South Korea's Corporate Value Up program is very real, you say, but corporate governance takes time. It's a big ship to turn around. So can we really be that convicted towards the South Korean market?
Good morning. I am now. I'm coming around to it. I was in Korea all last week, and I had flashbacks to Japan in 2012, 13, and 14. And the initial excitement, but then also the well-rooted skepticism that was in Japan a little over a decade ago when Abe's eras were first launched on corporate governance. And you see where we are now in Japan. I don't think it will take more than a decade in Korea. I think demographics and the desire of the government to reduce the Korea discount and in some cases turn it into a Korea premium is genuine. So it won't take a decade. It will take some time. But I had over a dozen meetings with companies, asked them about the value of program. Every company had at least given thought to it, and some have actually put in place policies on buybacks, dividends, treasury share cancellations, even several of the Samsung Group companies, which have been scrutinized given their leadership position in South Korea.
And they've been keeping it within the family.
Yes, but even company after company from that group had thoughts on this, on the corporate value program.
Because why do you think what do you get the sense it's going to happen faster in South Korea than it did in Japan? Because, I mean, there potentially could be a lot of pushback, against these reforms in South Korea. There's the politics to talk about. Well, that's going to get in the way, as it has in the past. And two, the founding families themselves. I mean, the chaebol, right? This is not particularly something they want to happen. I think a lot of them would be happier to have their stock price depressed so they can buy back and potentially even privatize. What do you think?
Yes, so those are all fair. I think the one big difference, or the reason that this will be faster in South Korea, is because they can look to Japan and see that this actually does work. And there are a lot of lessons from Japan. I think if people just focus on the last 2 to 3 years, there are a lot of lessons that have come out of Japan across sectors, across market caps, of what works. And so they have that blueprint, whereas Japan did not. I think it was more revolutionary then. Various countries in Asia have been traveling along these arcs of improved corporate governance. I was speaking to somebody yesterday about India. When I moved to Asia 19 years ago, and you compare the collective intelligence and the will of corporate India to be benign towards minority shareholders, that has changed a lot. That has taken 20 years, and Japan has taken about 10. I think in Korea it will happen more quickly because